Hello and welcome to Cinema Hero. Today I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done yet on this channel. I'm going to be making a Marvel Comics characters tier list. And I just wanted to let you know that this is just my opinion. I'm probably going to put some of your favorite characters in places that you won't like. Maybe I'll put your favorite character in D. But yeah, it's just my opinion, so don't get too mad about it. So with that being said, let's get into the video. First thing I want to do is change S tier to Omega, because that's the word I want to use to describe my favorite heroes. Okay, starting off with AntMan. He's definitely an A tier. I feel like I would put both. I think this is Hank Pym AntMan. I would put both Hank Pym and Scott Lang in A tier. Probably not Eric O'Grady. Beast. I don't know if I want him in A or B. I'm going to put him in B, probably just because there's, I don't know, I feel he should probably go right in the middle, but I'm going to put him at B. Black Cat. She's a really good Spider-Man villain. Not my favorite. I feel like C is too low, but B is too high. I'm going to put her in B, though, because I feel like that's an okay spot for her. Beta Ray Bill, also going to put him in B. He doesn't deserve a C, but I don't think he deserves an A either. Black Panther. Black Panther is one of the best Marvel Comics characters. I definitely think he's better in the comics than in the MCU. So I'm going to put him in A, not Omega. Anti-Venom. I'm going to put him in D. He's pretty boring, not going to lie. Black Widow is either an A or a B. I think she's a character that's better in the MCU than the comics. So, and also, I think she's about on par with Beast. So yeah, B. Blade, also in a B. That's not Blade. What? That's dead. Okay. Blade, also in B. He's one of those really good characters, but not the greatest. Cable. This one's tricky. I'm going to put Cable in C. I know a lot of people like him. I definitely like him a lot less than lots of people do. Deadpool. I don't know. I think he's good in B. I like his fourth wall breaks. That's really the main reason I like him. Well, there's lots of other reasons. You know what? Let's just move on. Okay, Captain America. Not yet Omega. I feel like he's super close, but he's an A. Captain Britain is C or B? C. I don't feel like he's as great as some of these characters, specifically Black Widow and Deadpool. Captain Marvel is an A, or at least in the comics. And the MCU, I think Captain Marvel is a little bland. Carnage is... I like Venom a lot more than Carnage. I know a lot of people who like Carnage better, but actually, no. A lot more people like Venom better, but I do know a lot of people who like Carnage better. Carnage isn't one of my favorite characters. I don't think he's on there with Deadpool and Black Widow, so I'm going to put him in a C. Now I'm just going to go through a speed round, because a lot of these characters, I don't know what to say about them. I just have my own ideals. Alright, Doctor Doom. Not Omega. He's definitely up there in A, though. Doctor Strange, also in A. A lot of the people in A are mainstream heroes. I'm not doing them because they're popular. It just so happens that a lot of the popular ones are my favorites. That's why they're popular, because they're good. Domino. I think that's Domino. Not one of my favorites. Do I like her? as much as Carnage and Captain Britain. No, she's D. Alright, Dormammu. Doesn't deserve a D, but he's not that great. Falcon, definitely an A. I don't like Captain Falcon though, just Falcon. But there's no other Falcon, so Galactus. B, he's not an A. I don't think I'll have that much villains in A. Doctor Doom's probably going to be the only one, but there's probably going to be some villains in Omega. Gambit. For Gambit, he's one of the ones that it kind of depends on my mood, to be honest. Right now, he seems pretty boring, so C. And I think that's Gamora, so she's kind of boring. C. Ghost Rider is pretty cool. Green Goblin, B. Groot, B. Hawkeye. Alright, Hawkeye. So the thing about Hawkeye, I absolutely love him in the comics. He's one of my favorite characters. This probably isn't the same for a lot of you, but I'm going to put him in Omega. I know that's weird for most of you, but he's, in my opinion, an absolute great character in the comics. Hela. C. Hulk is an A, definitely. Not B, an A. An A. Human Torch and Iceman next to each other. Human Torch is definitely the better one out of both of them. Human Torch goes in A. Iceman goes in B. There's a lot of... Is there? There's a lot of X-Men characters in B. I'm going to do another speed round because a lot more of these characters, I don't really know what to say about them. Alright, I think this is Jessica Jones. She's not yet at an A, but she's a good character, so I'm going to put her at B. Juggernaut is okay. I'm going to put him at B. There's still lots of characters left. Okay, Kingpin. Obviously, Daredevil's best villain. Where should I put him? B. Okay. Kraven the Hunter, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, is going in A. Loki. Don't like him as much as most people do. He's a really good character, though, so I'm going to put him in B. Luke Cage is pretty underrated, in my opinion. I'm going to put him in A as well. And Magneto, our first villain, that will be in Omega. He's arguably the best Marvel villain. MODOK, not the best Marvel villain, but he's okay. Probably a C. Moon Knight, one of my favorite Marvel characters. I can't wait for his series. He's an A. Mr. Fantastic is also an A. Miss Marvel is a B. Mysterio, who's another one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, along with Kraven, so I'll put him up in A with Kraven. And I'm going to do another speed round. Nova is a great character, so he deserves an A. I really hope to see him soon in the MCU. I really hope he's in Phase 4, maybe in Captain Marvel 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, or even maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, although I doubt that. I'm still super confused about what that's going to be. Professor X. I think he's in B. Punisher is an A. I really like Punisher. Quicksilver. To be honest, I was kind of pondering putting him in Omega, but I decided he's not an Omega. But he is a definite A though. I really like Quicksilver in the comics. Red Skull, I think deserves a B. Rocket in the comics is a B in the movies. He would definitely get an A tier, or maybe even Omega, to be honest. I'm probably going to do an MCU characters tier list soon, too, because I enjoy doing tier lists. Ronan is pretty boring, so I'm going to put him in C. What the heck's going on? Okay. Sorry for my bad language. I know that heck is a bad word, so. Rogue is either in a B or an A. Is she up there with Nightcrawler, or is she down here with these people, like Iceman and stuff? Probably Nightcrawler, to be honest. Rogue and Nightcrawler, two of my favorite X-Men characters. Sabretooth is okay. Yeah, C. Scarlet Witch, our third character going in Omega. She would also be an Omega for the movies, too. Okay. She-Hulk is an A, not Omega. Also not B. What's going on? What the heck? Okay, there it is. That was weird. And now this disappears. Okay, Shocker. Another one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. Goes in not B, A. Okay, what the heck is going on here? I don't know. I think this is Shuri or somebody. But just to be safe, I'm going to put her in don't know. If you know who this is, tell me in the comments. If she's Shuri, I would put her in D. But I just want to stay safe, so I'm going to put her in don't know. Silver Surfer is a solid B. Spider-Gwen, also a solid B. Spider-Man will be our fourth Omega, because he's great. Probably one of the most popular superheroes of all time, if not the most popular. Maybe aside from Batman and Superman. Star-Lord is okay in the comics. They really changed him after Guardians of the Galaxy came out. They changed a lot of comic characters after they get movies. I think they changed him for maybe the better, but honestly, I like seeing those original comic characters. So I'm not the biggest fan of when they change them to be like an exact replica of the movie. I'm going to put Star-Lord in B. Storm. She's my least favorite X-Men character. She's kind of boring in my opinion, but she still goes in B because she's okay. The Skrulls, or Super Skrull. Secret Invasion is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, comic events. So just for that, I'm going to put him in A. Surtur is a C. Pretty boring, mainly because Thor isn't my favorite. Taskmaster. You know what? I'm going to do another speed round because once again, I have really nothing to say about these upcoming characters, maybe except for Thanos. Thanos is also the host of one of my favorite comic events, Infinity War. He's an A. Alright, now I'm going to do a speed round. Vision is actually he's pretty on par in the comics as he is in the MCU. I like him more than a lot of people do in the MCU. I also like him more than a lot of people do in the comics, so he's an A. War Machine is another one of those characters, so he's going in A. Why won't it move? Come on, move! I was getting scared for a minute. Wasp is a definite A in the comics. This list would probably be a lot different in the what is going on. It would be a lot different in the MCU than the comics, but this is the comics. Alright, only 4 characters left, so I don't have to deal with this madness anymore. Okay, Winter Soldier. Not as good in the comics as he is in the films, so B. Wolverine. Do I want to put him in Omega? Yes, I do. Wolverine is another Omega character. So I have 5 Omega characters. I think that's going to stay the same because these 2 won't go in Omega. I think this is Yellow Jacket. Is that Yellow Jacket? Is it? Yeah, okay, I'm just going to say it is. Because I don't want 2 characters and don't know. That's a bad reputation. Yellow Jacket is about a C in the comics. And Yondu in the comics is a B. And I am done. I only had 1 character and don't know who I think is Shuri. I'm not sure though, so comment down below who that is if you know, or tell me that it's Shuri. Well, that would be telling me who it is. Alright, never mind. Okay, D, my least favorite characters, Anti-Venom, Domino, Ironheart, and Nebula. Ironheart, I am excited for her series. One of the ones I'm least excited for. Go watch my series ranking video if you want to see what place I put her in. I think it was second to last. A, there's lots of characters there, so I'm just going to skip to Omega. Hawkeye, Omega, the characters I put in Omega are Hawkeye, Magneto, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. Comment down below what characters you would put in Omega, because I feel like there's some characters you would change. Mainly Hawkeye or Scarlet Witch. Probably just Hawkeye. But yeah, I like doing this. If you liked watching this, then comment down below if you want to see another tier list and what tier list you want it to be. And thank you for watching. And please remember to like and subscribe.